Hello everybody and welcome back to City of Heroes and the Chronicles of Zapp Paladin. And Zapp is currently standing in the zone of Faultline. He has not yet been to Faultline, I don't believe. Faultline being a zone that was, well, pretty much mostly devastated by a seismic event caused by a I don't remember who it was. This zone I don't fully remember its history, but it similar to the Hollows, which I do not think I've shown anybody here. It just basically has caved in. It is also the only hybrid zone in the game, at least on the blue side, that is both a city zone and a hazard zone. So that's just your useless tidbit. So today, in this issue of the Chronicles of Zapp Paladin, we're going to start, I think this is the contact that starts the arc for this zone. And that contact for this zone is Mr. Jim Temblor here. And I believe what happens is he'll introduce us to what happened and give us going on a arc that I believe it happens entirely within the zone. So let's go ahead and get started with the arc. Who are you supposed to be? Some kind of hero? Did one of those do-gooders send you? Well, I don't need your help. I got it all covered. Me and... Wait, please stop, Zapp Paladin. Don't go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really do need help. It's just that, look, I had a friend of mine who was trying to help me, but I think she's in trouble. Real trouble. Rumblings of the Past, Part 1. You see, this friend of mine, she's got powers, kind of like you. She calls herself Fusionette. Now that she went and became a hero. But we've been friends since we were kids living here before. Well, I came back to Overbrook to find something, a memento of my dad. He died when it all happened. I didn't find it, but I did find out that the Lost probably took the thing that I was looking for when they were scavenging for valuable stuff. Fusionette, said she took it out for me, but she hasn't been back yet, and I'm starting to get worried. I know you hero types stick together, so I was hoping you could help her. Yep, I'll help find Fusionette. The group of Lost she was investigating was using this one warehouse as a meeting place. I tried to check it out myself, but they roughed me up pretty bad. I'll give you the location and, thanks for helping her. No problem, Jim. So yes, Faultline, previously known as, Overbrook. Faultline was, at one time, it has changed. It has been rehabilitated partially. And there's a donut shop. So we have the giant inflatable donut over top of drenched donuts. And of course, at every donut shop you have to have your varying police. So, of course, in fact, even a detective that you talk to. But enough about that. This zone was despised by most players, especially if you didn't have flight. It was just very difficult to navigate. This place looks mostly normal, but there are subtle clues that, after hours, this is a gathering place for the strange underground cult named the Lost. Now we have to find Fusionette. So, fire off our hasten. Boom. I need to keep you back there. There. Tear gas. Oh, I think I got that from the bank mission. Okay. So I just want to look. Okay, I need to sell stuff. I'll do that between episodes or issues. Alright. I really need to get recharges in, build up an aim. Boy, oh boy, okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. Bam. Normal lost aren't that bad. It's those aberrants and such that are the real problem. Well, that worked out. Didn't even aggro the other one. Is there anybody else there? Nope. Smack. Yep. It looks like this is going to be one of those missions where it's just Swordman Blaster and a minion. Alright, we're going to use our handy dandy reveal power. And look at the map here. Okay, this looks like a dead end, so we're not going to go that way. Pow. Oh, and missed. And missed. That's 3 in a row. There we go. Okay. I really gotta do something about Zapp's endurance, too. Holy cow. Okay, I'm guessing that dialogue is where FusionNet is at. Go ahead and kind of cheat here. Oh, I don't mind getting into melee range of the riflemen. Okay. Things going clunk in the distance is courtesy of Dax, of course, your co-pilot. Whenever you need mischief performed, just contact Dax. Come on, recharge. Oh, there we go. Almost gonna hit level 19. Okay. There's FusionNet. Okay. Oh, and we have an Abra or an Airmite. Okay. So those things are a little bit nastier. And miss. Great. Smack. Keep you away, because you've got that nasty sword that I know you're going to pull out, right? Yay! Jimmy sent you, didn't he? I kind of got in over my head. And we have to escort her out. And almost always, in these instances... Oh, she flies. Almost always in these instances, there's an ambush. Come on, FusionNet. Come on. Okay, there you are. Actually, what the heck? Oh, she's an energy blaster. I forgot about that. Just like my other character. Yeah, it looks like there's no ambush, so it's just a matter of leading her out. Oh, if I could walk properly. I need to tell Jimmy what I found out. Okay. Back to Jimmy, as she calls him. I got a call from FusionNet. She told me that she's fine, thanks to you. So I owe you for that. She also said that the Lost did have the tape, but now that some Lost leader called Curse has it. Then she told me that she's going to get it by herself. Yeah, impulsive. She's in no shape to fight again. It's too soon. All I wanted was to find out what happened to my dad. I didn't want her to get hurt doing it. Thanks for helping. I know I can be kind of hard to get along with, but, thanks. Hey, before you go, I know about somebody else who could really use some help. So let's be introduced to a new contact. Pavel Garnier. Agent Pavel Garnier from the FBI asked me to send you to him. He thinks you could help him with some of his cases involving the Vazalok and the Outcasts. Pavel is currently looking into something in Skyway City. Talk about what else is going on? Whatever. Rumblings of the Past, Part 2. FusionNet's gone after the tape of the battle with Faultline on her own, and she's gonna get herself killed. Look, you've already helped me out a lot, Zapp Paladin, and this is a lot to ask of anyone, but you may be the only one who can help her. Alright, we'll keep FusionNet from getting killed. Net didn't tell me where she was going, but I heard of this Curse guy when I was investigating the Lost. I know where he often hangs out. I can show you where you need to go. Alright. Well, before we go and take out Curse, we're gonna get Zapp up to level 19. I was just talking about getting some recharge. I can put 2 more slots into build up or aim, whichever one it was, and get some recharges into that. Mirror Spirit. You request aid, Zapp Paladin? Yes. Train to a new level. And we get 2 new enhancement slots for our powers, and we'll need another 22,302 XP to get to 20. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to put 2 into aim. Away I go. And now, before we actually do that, I want to go talk to... I want to buy, I should say. But I don't know where I can buy them. I don't remember where the... Nope, merit vendor. I think she's a contact, so she probably won't talk to me. Oh, well, I guess I can buy stuff from her. So let's go ahead and get 2 recharge, or 4, I should say. Verify I have the right origin. So we're going to buy 1, 2, 3, 4. And slot these. So it was 20. It doesn't give me the recharge right now. Okay. So we went from 1 minute 30 to 1 minute 6. Not a bad improvement. Exit. And while we're here, Rhonda, I'm just going to sell you that. Alright. Let's go ahead and help FusionNet. Feels like there was a battle here you just missed, but the sounds of power blasts in the distance tell you the battle's not over yet. So did she clear the way for me? Or did she leave stuff behind? Looks like she left stuff behind. Alright, let's see how well this recharge works, especially with hasten. Nope, I messed that up. There we go. Still, 40 seconds. Smack. Help Sans, help FusionNet, and defeat Curse. So I don't know who Sans is. So let's go this way. Boom. And where's your buddy? Right there. They're never alone. And I think somebody messaged me? Yep. Okay. Whoa. Okay, well, at least they only got one of the four up there. Wherever they're at. There. Okay. Come on. Come down. There. I know it's unrealistic, the way you can peel mobs off like this, but it's so much fun. Ha. Alright, what else is up here? Just the Rector. Okay. Oh, Arbiter Sands. Okay. I should have remembered that. Clue. So I have an Arachnos agent working with me. Okay. That was the clue. I also need revenge. When you saw an Arachnos Arbiter, you were sure it would be the start of a deadly battle. Instead, Arbiter Sands offered to work with you to defeat Curse. Yes, to answer your question, I am an Arbiter. As such, my purpose is to act on the will of Lord Recluse, yet to stay above the petty bickering that so often consumes Arachnos. While I cannot tell you what I was doing here, I can tell you that my squad was wiped out by the Lost Leader Curse. We were set up, I suspect, as a distraction for the Lost, but I need to know the full motivation. I also need revenge, so instead of the normal battle, we'd have let's work together to defeat a mutual foe. Yeah, this always works out well. Although he does have the two drones with him. Oh, I guess it's this way. Let's stop hovering. Zapp, Paladin, it's nice to see a friendly face. How can you... never mind. In a completely different room and somehow... maybe I'm on camera. Oh. So we have a rifleman and what appear to be 2 minions. I get tired of that knockdown. Hey, Arbiter Sands, you want to do something? You know, as opposed to just standing there? Hey, there you go. Okay. Glad you could contribute. Nobody up there. Okay, there's Fusionette. Okay, so I'm gonna have an entourage as I go up. Alright, I'm gonna play the pole game. Although Arbiter Sands probably won't cooperate. He's probably gonna run in and aggro the entire room. Yep. Well, if he'll take all the... Oh, nope, he's dead. Stay away from me. Okay. Probably can't get her attention without aggroing the other 2 over there. Or can we? Oh, well, I guess she'll do that. Great. Fusionette isn't that the smartest there was. Okay. Come on, Fusionette. Actually, I'm kind of glad I don't have Arbiter Sands anymore. So now we're just looking for Curse. Where are you, Curse? Where is the tape? I must quiet the calling. Ah! Okay. So my guess is that was Curse, wasn't it? Somebody was down there. Oops. We've got... Aha. Oh, an elite boss. Oh! Yeah, this is going to be a little bit difficult, isn't it? Okay. Elite bosses are not easy for an obvious reason. But let's see if FusionNet will also come over here and hover. Excellent, okay. Alright. Let's see if I can do this. We're gonna do a enrage that. Take out his minions. Okay. Oh, and of course, I managed to aggro something else behind me. Great. How wonderful. Actually, with FusionNet's help, that went a lot easier than I expected. Thank you, FusionNet. What was that clue we got? Oh, so when we got her, I can't believe I got captured again. I am so embarrassed. Just let Miss Liberty... I just know Miss Liberty is going to give me that look next time I go for training. Jeez, and I know Jimmy's going to be all, "You're too impulsive." Still, I was kind of hoping he might come himself. I guess he's just too worried to really use his powers. Not that I blame him. Anyways, I know that curse guy here is here. So that means the tape's here. Let's get that thing. Alright, and then finally... while Chris did have a battered case for a VHS security camera tape on him, the tape itself was missing. In its place was a note folded into an origami spider. All it said was, "Be glad I let you live. Nocturne." Ooh, Nocturne will have the tape. Just before he activated his teleport beacon to escape, Arbiter Sands said something to you. That origami spider is Nocturne's calling card. I suspected as much. She's a Night Widow, an assassin, very dangerous. Well, I cannot prove she tried to have me eliminated along with the rest of my squad, so the best I can do is a bit of turnabout. Nocturne will have the tape you're looking for, and she'll be leaving for an extraction point soon. If you want some answers, I'd recommend you try to stop her. And what is this? I seem to have dropped a map to the extraction point somewhere. It would be unfortunate if a hero were to succeed in stopping her, but the philosophy of Arachnos is survival of the fittest. You'll just have to find out how fit she is. Haha. Okay, and that clue just keeps building up as we go along. Alright, exit. Rumblings of the Past, Part 2. FusionNet's okay. Maybe she'll listen to her doctor next time. Anyway, I have to thank you for that. And now Arachnos is mixed up in it? I didn't know it was going to be anything like this, Zapp Paladin. I just know what to do. I just don't know what to do, but this Nocturne person has the only thing left that could tell me what happened to my father. And if Arachnos is interested, it's got to be stopped, right? You've done a lot to help me. FusionNet was my only friend for a long time. I'm glad that isn't true anymore. Thanks. Okay, Rumblings of the Past, Part 3. This next thing is pretty big. I don't know much about Arachnos, but I know enough to be worried that they'd want this tape of what happened to my dad. I guess we're just lucky that their infighting gave us a clue where it is now. If Arbiter Sands was telling the truth, then the Arachnos agent is about to make her getaway. Stopping her is the only chance left for me to find out what happened to my dad, and for you to stop whatever Arachnos is up to. There might be some time, so you might want to get some... There might still be some time, so you might want to get some friends. This Nocturne, the Night Widow, sounds pretty tough. And yeah, I know she is. So, yeah, Curse was kind of a pushover. Nocturne will not be. So, I may have to recruit some friends for that mission. However, we have probably reached that 30-minute mark at this point. So I am going to say this would be a good spot to end the issue. And folks, I hope you're enjoying this series. I love the game. I want to see the game continue to do as well as it is doing at this moment. And I hope I hope that you give it a try. If you do, let me know. Just drop me a tell at the Paladin, and I will respond to you and let you know. And we can do some missions together. Everybody, I hope you had a great time. Click the like button if you did. Hit the subscribe button if you want to get notified of updates. And I will see you all in the next issue of the Chronicles of Zapp Paladin. Take care and bye.